Hello, you guys. This is your girl Kilfox, and this is my channel, Soul Talk with Kilfox. I'm gonna do another collective general tarot card reading. So let's see what's in our energies. What's up? We have Transcendence in the reverse. We have Spotlight. Looking like somebody's receiving a public demotion. Leader of leaders, making way for the true leader of leaders to step forward and take position. Tipping the scales. So a justice, or justices I should say, justice is being brought to all of the injustices. Dissolve. We're dissolving away the injustices. Let's see. Grab another section of these cards. See what else comes out. Overcoming obstacles in the reverse. Temporary happiness. Traversing rough terrain. Galactic investigation in the reverse. Retracting footsteps in the reverse. And heart in the reverse. Okay, so it's like planet Earth has basically been receiving a heart transplant. And as you know, whether with the human body or whatnot, if you lose connection, like you can't lose connection with the heart. The heart runs everything. The heart is where our intuition kicks in, or where we can access, deep ancestral knowledge that's, been acquired by us through lifetimes. What else do you guys have for us? We're gonna do I'm using my Midnight Magic tarot deck. It's not mean to do that. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I knew it was about to fly, but I was like, okay, well, I'll try to minimize the spread. Okay, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Wands. Four of Cups. So at this time, like, in general, most beings on Earth are feeling this huge lack of abundance. And I'm oversimplifying the term lack of abundance because there really aren't words to accurately describe what's really, the mechanics of what's going on. So there's a King of Wands here who was successful in avoiding the temptation traps, particularly in the realm of seduction, like romantic seduction. They didn't fall for it. That's not to say that they have always not fallen for it, but I'm just saying that in this situation, they were successful in not falling for some trick. It might not be, you know, seduction per se, at least not for everybody, but some kind of deception trap that was set for this King of Wands. But the King of Wands can, like, jump between dimensions. They have rights to certain portals. They have those rights to those portals because they went through an initiation. They went through, like, the lifetimes required to, like, go on this inner and outer journeys of the self, evolution of the human. But what is the evolution of a human really, if you think about it? If we can literally become anything that we want to be, then it seems like the evolution of a human being ends with our surrounding reality. In other words, we build our own universes. But we can't do that without, like, going by some kind of template, pre-existing template, or by going off of watching someone else. Even if, like, the someone else you were watching was, like, the worst of worst, at least in those situations you're able to learn, hey, this is what not to do in these situations, you know. We have strength in the reverse. The Fool in reverse. 10 of Cups. It looks like this King of Wands is graduating. Like, whatever he or she. This is I know it sounds weird, but I want to call it a masculine energy, but this energy has equal amounts of masculine or feminine. So maybe this is just an energy that maybe prefers to be recognized as their masculine selves, version of themselves. This is absolutely beautiful. Whoever this is, if I'm speaking to you, I don't know if I'm speaking to this King of Wands, but with this graduation, you know, you get to let go of, like, whatever level this is going to basically, it's like expunging your record from every experience you've had up until now. Your record is expunged. You have freedom. So, like, whatever knowledge you carry from consciously, you know, you can share, you can speak on, you can, you know, whatever. It's like you have rights to educate people now. So, like, not only can you jump dimensions, and, like, while you can't, it's like you understand the idea of free will. You understand what can and cannot be altered. And as far as your record goes, you're very, very respectful within these dimensions, around these dimensions, going through these dimensions. You have a great way of collecting yourself after traveling through these dimensions, going through these transits. What else do we need to know? Who else are we talking to here? Oops. Somebody was born, like, I don't know who, somebody in our collective. It's like you came into this existence or this particular lifetime very, very lucky. Like you would always get your way, you would always win at games, you would always do blah 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 blah. And that went away for a very long time. I'm hearing until like literally right now. The botanist. But that luck, because you've learned to tie it with the truth of the cosmos and the way of life and universal laws and yeah, like whoever you are, you're a true alchemist. You know how to. It's like you. That's pretty powerful. You can summon life, you can invoke life, and you can take life away because of the journey that you've successfully gone through and overcome and learned from and evolved from. The twins in reverse. So yes, this is like a one, this is a solid universal peaceful harmonious mind dimension realm that someone's traveling into. We have the spy master. Uh-oh, look at that. Somebody is not liking that. The adventurer. Technically, it's technically, and I need to call this a reverse. So the adventurer in reverse. Something's trying to stop something or someone from getting to this amazing person who literally just came out the other side, the sailor. There's someone protecting you, though. Whoever this person is that's being reborn right now into the world, there's somebody there to meet you. Like there's somebody who has literally, it's like they've been waiting there for millennia, it seems like. So I mean, whoever you are, whatever you're stepping into is like pretty amazing, pretty crazy. And so it's like you're leveling up in such a way that no one has access to. And so while this is great and it's bringing light, it's also attracting like darkness and stuff around it. And that darkness pushes on the light. And it, you know, with literal attempts and orders to encapsulate this light, you know. And it's up to the light, it's up to the pressure, you know, or it's up to the light to provide the pressure that is necessary to break free from that shell. Which, like an egg, and, you know, just like an egg. Rebirth, birth, what have you. Alright, so I'm going to take a look at all of this together. This is like I feel like this is like two beautiful beings who have just successfully finished out like some huge milestone of evolution in each of their roles of existence. And it's got to be significant for a reason, which we'll find out in just a moment. But so basically, this is what applies to the both of them. Like, both of them have experienced these injustices along their paths and so forth. You've got the troublesome situation that's being alchemized into this, which is attracting this pressure, basically, and getting ready to, you know, explode and expose. And this side, it's more like, it's not about outward exposure. This is about just a type of peaceful acceptance. Like this person, whatever they've done or just accomplished, they really don't, they don't want to take credit for anything. And maybe that's just because they know they've had to, you know, we're not perfect. We do sin. You know, so maybe, I don't know. This person's a very balanced person though, so I don't, not really feeling that way necessarily. But both of these entities have had their heart broken. So let's see, before I get into the angels, let's pull from what do we have to say about these two entities? Obviously, there's something. Why are we intertwined right here? We've got the Seven of Wands, drama, trouble, lies, deceit, confusion, the Star in reverse. So this is just something that they've both been through, right? It landed on his side, so injustice, and that came before the High Priestess in reverse. So the deceit, the conspiracies, temperance, Five of Cups in the reverse. These are very protected entities. Entities that, it's like people, it's so weird. I guess you could say like only the right entities know that these two beings belong together. They both implemented very strategic plans to reach this level at this particular lifetime, to be together, and not just to be together, but, you know, to like really be free from, you know, whatever, like the freedom to build, the freedom to create and do as they please, you know, you know, obviously as long as they're following universal law, being respectful. But yeah. And I do get, like, this is, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, like, asexual kind of stuff, but it's, like, intimate. It's, like, intimate. This is meant to be, obviously. And so, let's ask our angels. When can we expect this union? The initiation of the union, I guess you could say. You got the Empress in reverse. Knight of Cups. So it's gonna happen when someone, could be either person or both parties, get news of a miscarriage. Knight of Cups in the reverse. This miscarriage is because the intention of bringing the child into the world was not good. And this is supposed to have been something that I feel like the mother didn't know. Like I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, there's gonna be some kind of word about miscarriage, and it's going to be something that causes. Let me get this next card out. Nine of Pentacles on the reverse. Okay. This Empress in the reverse put spell work, curses, magic, witchcraft, something, over somebody's unborn child. And because of that, they're suffering through a miscarriage, which is going to be so dramatic that it's gonna separate. I can't explain it. Like, the parts of her, the ugly parts of her, are like going to be sent away. So, like, this could be like somebody physically going to jail, but definitely spiritual imprisonment. But it's like they're gonna get the help that they need, because I feel like I just feel like there might be potential for this particular person. So whatever split they're having to go through because of this, like, they're gonna survive, and I do feel really confident that they at least have the potential to, like, turn this around. And whether they do or not is on them. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This I'm saying woman, feminine energy, whomever. It's the Empress reversed. She may have also been interfering with the person that you're supposed to come into union with. But that's been overturned. The thing is about both parties here, on both sides, is that they've already been through it. These particular entities, individuals, are perfectly happy completely alone by themselves. They have no qualm with being alone by themselves, even for extended amounts of time. It's something that it's one of the initiations that they each had to go throughout their many lifetimes. It's an endurance of the spirit that was built over time. Yeah, very beautiful reading. Thanks, you guys, for stopping in to share this energy. I greatly appreciate it, and until next time, stay groovy. Bye.